at the top of the list. I'm trying to think of, is there anything I have from QVC that I use more frequently? I don't think so, because I'm constantly doing this, constantly wiping out a cup. I'm constantly wiping down countertops. I'm cleaning up my bathroom. I spill something on the floor. I need to, bend over and wipe it up. From Campanelli, this is the washable sponge set. If you have sponges that you throw away, stop doing that. Yeah. Not only is it a lot of waste going into landfills, but those sponges cost a lot of money over time. And have you ever used a sponge? It's starting to even stink or get gross, but you're like, I got to buy more sponges, so you use it a little more. That's bacteria and gunk that you're smelling. Guess what? I never have a stinky sponge. Do you know why? Because every single day before I go to bed, I take my day's sponge, put it in my laundry room. I have a fresh sponge every single day, and you'll be able to do that too, because you're going to get 10 sponges for under $20. Can you tell I love these?
I agree with you 1,000%.
I mean, you're listening to a host who every member of my family, I think, uses these at least once.
Every day.
But most of us more than once. Yeah, a lot more than one for me. All right, I'm going to take you through the colors, and then we're going to explain to you exactly what you're getting. But under $2 a sponge. And when I tell you I've had my sponges for years.
Years and years.
Years. They don't run out. Like, they don't get worn.
Do you have one of these chenille guys?
I do.
Okay.
I do,
right.
Yeah. Oh, I love them. Notice that's where my hand went first.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, here's the denim. That's the most limited. We have the coral, very pretty. It's like this kind of reddish coral. Here it is in pewter. That's the gray. That's the set I have, although I think I'm going to get a sunshine set. Yeah. And then this, oh, wait. I'm sorry. This is the cinnamon. I apologize. Can we come back? This is the cinnamon, and this is the coral. I apologize.
And these are both brand new today.
Oh, okay. 10,000 ordered today. Lots of people ordering more than one set. Chris Campanelli is here. Okay, I'm going to let you take us through.
Yeah, let's go. Come on over here.
I cannot overstate how much money you will save.
Yeah.
And not just this year, for years. They last years. And also, you'll never have another stinky sponge again because you just wash them.
And you said it earlier, that stink, that's bacteria. So when you think you're cleaning, you're actually spreading germs.
It's disgusting.
Do you know how often they recommend that you replace this? Once a week.
Well, you know what I do? Like if my husband's cooking chicken or something, and he goes to clean up, he takes a sponge, he uses it once, puts it in the laundry room, because we always have backups of brand new sponges.
And like you put yours in the laundry room. I put mine in the top rack of the dishwasher every night because it gets clean and sanitized.
That's even easier.
But when you take it out, just make sure you wring it out because it's good. It's absorbent, so it's going to hold a lot of water.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I should just start putting them in the dishwasher.
Dishwasher. Yeah, give it a shot. You'll be surprised. So let me show you how they work. So this is Diamondfiber on one side, microfiber on the other side. Diamondfiber is weaved microfiber that's going to scrub without scratching, and we're only using water here on this stovetop. This stovetop is really nasty. It's egg yolk, tomato sauce, and gravy browning. We burn it on with a blowtorch. So using just a little bit of water and some elbow grease, I'm going to go back and forth on this mess here. You can see that, again, a little bit of elbow grease, but I'm not using a specialty cleaner. I'm not scratching my glass stovetop. What I love about this is now that all of the mess is kind of cleaned up in the Diamondfiber, I flip it over and use the microfiber side from like our premium microfiber towels to clean up after myself. But the best part is when this gets a little sad, I put it in the washing machine, put it in the dryer, and I come out with a nice, fresh, clean, sanitized sponge
I like what
that
you
I get
said,
to use
putting it in the dishwasher
over and over again for years and years.
So the irony is you're going to save so much money because what do these cost each? These aren't cheap.
Couple bucks.
And then they start to stink.
Bacteria.
And then you have to buy more. Not only do these cost you so much more over time, the Campanelli sponges actually work better. I'm telling you, they work better.
Now, you use these every day and you use them for years, right? Our friend.
One set has lasted me years. I got another set at one point.
Look at this one.
Only because I
You know who this is? This is Nancy Hornback's. Nancy Hornback came up to me and tackled me in the hallway. She tackled me in the hallway and she goes, Chris, I've been using your sponges for 10 years. This is a 10-year-old Diamondfiber sponge. Looks a little bit, maybe we need to retire it to the garage. But what she's not doing is she's not going to the store to buy more disposable products. And these, they can scratch your nonstick pan. So let's check this out. This is a nonstick pan here. This green and yellow sponge, we're gonna go back and forth on this nonstick pan here. Watch this. We're gonna scratch it all the way down to the metal. That is now ruined. You don't wanna use that pan. So now we're going to use the Diamondfiber side. This will be my workout for the day. I can do this for days and days, and we're not going to scratch it. That Diamondfiber does not scratch, but you saw it's good enough to get through all of that tough mess with using only water, but it's not going to scratch your non-stick surfaces.
You know,
That's what I
I
love.
have never seen sponges like this, and I'm so glad you bring them to us because truly, I feel like if you don't have these sponges, you don't know what you're missing. Like,
you don't.
Just the pleasure of having a clean, we're giving you 10 of them.
Yes.
Just the pleasure of having 1, even 2 sponges if you want clean every day instead of knowing you shouldn't even be using this anymore because it's gross.
Yeah, and this is a cellulose sponge right here, and this is axle grease. It could be cooking grease or soap scum, but the whole idea is that this cellulose sponge isn't really doing anything, right?
No.
So one side of our sponge is the Diamondfiber side, but the other side is microfiber. Now, microfiber is like millions of little fingers that are going to lift, trap, and remove the mess in one single
I'm
pass.
Gonna take the
but again,
okay, wait, I'm going to use the regular sponge again.
Yeah, no.
Oh, look, wait, can the camera come out a little bit?
Like
look, I actually made it worse. I just...
Right. But when you're done using that, what do you have to do with it?
Well, I would throw this away because this would actually be real.
Machine.
You know, it is the better sponge, even if they were disposable. But guess what? They're not. You'll talk to me in 5 years when you still have every single one of the sponges from this set.
And listen,
better. They are better sponges.
How about food prep? Right? You think about all the time, you're talking about like, you know, cleaning the kitchen and pots and pans, but you know what? Our food is dirty, right? Potatoes are grown in the dirt, but this Diamondfiber is going to scrub all of that mess off and now you can use it. Yes.
I would never clean a potato with one of these because if I use this one time, chances are there's bacteria all over it.
100%.
This, I pull a fresh one. I have in my kitchen island a drawer where I keep all my hand towels and all my Campanelli sponges, and I just reach for new ones all the time.
And this is that new chenille guy here. It's like a Suds factory. What happens?
This is relatively new. I think I bought I've only ever purchased 2 sets, but I bought a set, I don't know, a year or so ago because of that.
Yes,
so what is
yes,
this?
you probably have this. So the chenille, what it does is it increases the surface area of the microfiber, so it's actually going to hold more suds, and when you're washing dishes, you're going to use less soap. But this is almost like a suds factory, so a little bit of suds goes a long way.
You know, I put just a little bit of water on that, and it's great for stainless steel.
Great, 100%, because
so
it's microfiber.
That's my favorite, like for stainless steel, like refrigerators, stainless steel refrigerators where you get all like the fingerprints. That's why I bought a new set just for that.
All right, so some sponges are designed just to scrub, and you know what? They do a pretty darn good job at scrubbing, but they also do a pretty darn good job of making a much bigger mess. So now I'd have to go get paper towel or a rag or something like that. Our sponge is very different. With a little bit of water on this side, you can see the Diamondfiber does a much better job at scrubbing that mess, but when that is all done, what do I have to do? I can now flip this over and use the microfiber side to clean up after myself, but when this gets dirty, what do? I put it in the washing machine, in the dryer, or the top rack of the dishwasher, and I use it over and over and over
I have a friend who's very environmentally conscious, and I said to him, you've got to get those sponges.
Yes.
He bought a set years ago too.
Years ago.
And he's still using them because he felt guilty every time he threw sponges away. So I said, just buy this Campanelli sponge. You don't have to throw them in the trash. For me, so for him it was that he hated throwing things away. It made him feel guilty. I don't like that either, but for me it's the gross factor of using sponges that I know are
filled with bacteria,
because maybe we cleaned meat or chicken, and now what am I gonna do? Wipe down like dishes with them?
No.
A new sponge every time. It's not like we give you 2. You're getting 10, under $2 a piece, which I think are less money than the disposable ones. Here's your coral. And look, you get all the different sizes and the textures. Here's your coral. Here's your sunshine, gray, cinnamon, and denim, which is the blue. How many have now been ordered, Alan? Over 12,000 for the day.
Wow. And listen, not just in the kitchen, but look at them in the bathroom. You got the hard water stains, you got the soap scum. Use the one Diamondfiber side to scrub and use the microfiber side to clean, and nice and clean.
I don't know why anyone would not get these.
I don't disagree.
I can't say that about everything because I do think, you know, some things aren't for some people. I get that. You don't go into a department store and need everything.
But you'll use this at least once a day.
But these sponges, every single household should have.
I agree.
Coming up at midnight. Seriously, get those sponges. Coming up at midnight, it's going to be a brand new day. And